Hello, sibling. This is Gianna Romano. I am a girl, as you can tell, and ever since July 3rd, 2025, I have been, excuse me, creating a boy band called Best Bros. It has 3 members, Liam, Freddie, and Lucian. I have been trying to make music for them. I write their lyrics. I unfortunately cannot make my own music since it is hard, and I cannot voice their voices because I'm a girl. Excuse me. And hopefully, what I was trying to say was I do not make their music on my own. I do write the lyrics, but what I do is I create them with AI. So I have some songs right now that I will release on the channel, and you may watch them and you may listen to them. Hopefully it is good. So, with this boy band, Best Bros, I will put content on the channel, and they are not real people, by the way. They are my own characters that I have created, like OCs, original characters. What I mean by that is, I'm so sorry, I'm very sick right now. I'll try to talk very low, but I will enhance my voice. What I meant was I'll try to talk very clear, so please try to turn up your volume. Let me drink some water. Excuse me. I tried to be very formal there. What I was trying to say was, I will tell you their origin story without coughing. So, back in May 2025, when school ended, I wanted a summer project to work on, and let anyone know, stupid, I had a little sadness. I wanted something to do, something not sit around at home all day in the summer, because that's just gonna be boring. The breathing technique never works, but I do it anyways. So, I always lose myself. I always forget what I'm saying. I wanted something to do. So yeah, anyways, I said I wanted a summer project. And then I decided, since I have Gacha Life, why don't I make a story with that? My very own series. So I thought about it for a while. Then I started creating characters. This main character, she was a girl named Serena. She looks exactly like me, by the way. And, there was some other characters. The series was called Blood, by the way. I had to animate, and I did one episode, but we're getting to why I didn't continue it. So I made the other characters over time, and it became mid-June that I thought, I'm in love with one of my characters. Guess what one of the characters was? Liam J. and Nazari. I don't know how. I'm dying, let me die. I don't know how I fell in love with him. He's my character. I created him, and I don't know how I fell in love with him. Like, I just looked at him one day, and I thought to myself, he's kind of cute. And his personality, too. I made him smug. I made him absolutely smug. And, flirty. Very flirty, by the way. He'd flirt, to get himself out of bad situations. And I will not lie, I also worked with ChatGPT to give me some ideas, some concepts, but most of the work I did. So don't worry. I thought to myself, since I already did one episode that time of animating, I thought it took me a month to do that, to get all the screenshots. And by the way, I wasn't home every single day. I was doing something, which it's not that I didn't want to do it, it's just that I was because me and my family were busy. We're a busy family. So I wasn't free every day. And during my free time, the only thing I ever did was go on my phone, go on my iPad, and start creating content and start animating and working with ChatGPT. So I did that. And the thing is, after a while, I decided, after all that creating, since it's taking me a long time to do all this stuff, I decided I'm just gonna discontinue. I didn't want to do it anymore. I just gave up. It wasn't a very good plot, by the way. I mean, the characters were good. I gave them good dialogue. I wrote the scripts, by the way. The thing is, there was something I just didn't like about it. So, and that was another character. His name was Lucian. He is also part of the band, and that's the part I am getting to. So I said to myself, I like these two characters. Liam, I really, really liked romantically. I'm gonna take them out and explore further with them. Discontinue the series, but explore further with these two. See what I can tweak them up a little bit. Give them more personality, more edge, more style. So, with the creative brain that God gave me, Best Bros was not born yet. I decided those two will become best friends. And I worked with ChatGPT to give me ideas, because I didn't know what to do with them. I just thought maybe those would be best friends and it wouldn't be a big deal in my life. Liam was a big deal in my life, by the way. He still is. I'll get to that part, by the way. Lucian, yeah, I kept him too. Those are the only two characters I kept. So. I am talking a lot. Those are the only two characters I kept. I said that twice. So, one day I decided 2 best friends is not enough. I needed someone, because those two, they have edge, they have an ego, they have a dark personality. Liam was like a flirty, hot kind of guy, And Lucien was like the nonchalant, you know, like I don't care about anything. Just like, let me live my life. Yeah, he was a quiet sort of guy. Didn't like to talk. It's like because of his past, and we're getting to his past in probably like the next video or something I will create. I don't know yet. I just started my channel today. I'm trying not to talk too much since I'm like coughing a lot. Anyways, Merry Christmas. It was Christmas yesterday. So I decided I'll add a third friend. A boy. Here's the story that goes with it. Liam, I made him Italian because Italians are very dramatic, very romantic, and they also like food very much. And because he's best friends with Lucien, I set them up in a scene. Like I created my own, just like a random scene. I don't know, or a scenario. Not part of anything. Where they're in the kitchen of like a restaurant or something somewhere. And Liam had just recruited a new trainee a year younger than him. Yeah, and so one day the trainee was like cooking and he made a mistake. He burnt the food. And so Liam comes up to him like, what are you doing? Like, what the heck, bro? Like, yelling, full dramatic speech, like, and this trainee is like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And trainee ends up crying. Poor guy. Here's what happens next. Liam's not that mean. He actually has a very good heart, so yeah. Freddie, like, oh my god, Freddie. Yeah, I named him Freddie. Well, we're getting to that. He's sitting on this chair after everything's cleaned up. Everything's not a mess anymore. Liam goes up to him like, hey, sorry about earlier. I'm sorry about what I said. Freddie's like, drink water. I dressed up very fancy today, by the way. This cough better stop. I'm going to file a complaint to my lungs. This is not okay. This is not okay. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I do not look good. I do not look very good while coughing. So, Lucien is like jealous because Liam starts talking to Freddie. Not romantic jealous, like no gay stuff, no gay stuff. He gets jealous because Liam's been his friend for a long time, and they've just been like close together. Like, hey bro, how you doing, bro? You know, stuff like that, stuff that friends would do. And him seeing Liam with a new person just shatters him. And he hides it too. He doesn't tell Liam forwardly. He lets Liam come to him and realize how he made Lucien feel. Interesting, right? So later, when Liam befriends Freddie, Lucien wasn't part of that. And so Lucien felt that Liam completely forgot about him because they were talking and laughing. So that night, when everything's finished, Liam goes over to Lucien and he says, "What's wrong? You look sad." She's like, "Yeah, sad. Because of someone." This is their exact dialogue, but I'm just simplifying it for you. I'm seriously gonna die. Knock on wood, I don't. And then Liam tells him, once he finds out what's wrong, Liam tells him that Lucien, no matter what, you're always gonna be my number one best friend. No matter who I become friends with, you're always gonna be my friend. And so Lucien's like, wow, I feel very Sigma. And so Freddy, being an absolute cinnamon roll, comes up to Lucien like, hey, you want to be friends? You look like Liam's best friend. You want to be friends? And that night, three bros, they become friends. So I decide, with these three bros, and me being obsessed with K-pop, I love Stray Kids, I must stay. Why don't they all become a boy band? July 3rd, 2025, at I don't know what time, they became Best Bros. Best Bros were born officially. So, from that moment on, I started writing lyrics. And the thing about me writing lyrics is, years in the past, I've had experience practicing writing songs of my own and singing. I love singing too. And dancing, which is why I love K-pop. With practice in the past, I'd become a lyricist. So I wrote BB's very first song, Risk It. And so on, and so on, and so on. I have those songs. I will put those out in the channel. Next video, I will give you Best Bros backstories. And then from then on, when I'm done explaining their lore, I will start putting content, like music, videos, just random nice content. Like that, you know? Like content. Gianna Romano signing out. Hope you have a very wonderful life. And stay tuned, sibling, if you have joined the fandom. Subscribe if you feel like it. I'm not gonna force you to. But you better. But I'm not forcing. If you do not subscribe though, there's a very big thing going on called 6-7 disease. Here's so bye people, siblings, new siblings. I will make my next video soon. Okay, bye.